Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen, the Alliance for Loki. This is war number 10. And so I'm on node, is it 2? Node 2 again. Fighting with Overseer again. And trying to fast forward it so I can skip all of the usual things. This time I'm going against Arcade. So just to refresh your memory on this node, got the Nullify. It gives the other person power, Conflictor. And you also get placebos on you too. Overseer is immune to Nullify, and if you're immune to Nullify, you get 5 charges. So great. I used Overseer last time against I can't remember, Arnim Zola, and it went great. So my game plan here is just to sort of try to play conservative, be careful. I sort of was practicing my technique of punishing his SP1. I have to worry about the trap, but obviously I don't have to worry about the poison because Overseer is immune to poison. And so there I am, just hitting him, building up my charges. Of course, my charges are just coming naturally to me as I am immune to Nullify. So I can't remember how often Conflictor is, like every 7 seconds. And there he's hitting me a bunch, and of course I counter him with Iron Heavy just to get rid of his charges. Now I have the Cosmic Power. So since I have the Cosmic Power, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this technique of punishing his SP1. I stand in the trap, which is never good, and then he pushes me back through the trap, and he becomes gets enough tokens for the auto block. Auto blocks me again. And now I am dead. And so that was a big, terrible... Well, actually, I'm not dead. Still 4%. Maybe I can pull it out. There he does it again. Same thing. And, like you get less tokens for the SP1. You can see I only have 1 token when he throws it. And there I did a pretty good job. I used my relic to sort of get myself through it. And, now I'm trying to salvage this match. The problem is that every time he hits into my block, he does a lot of damage. And so here he throws the SP2. I have no choice but to block those. And now that's it. And so a quick flip. And I was really, really unhappy with that death. I thought I had a good plan. I thought Overseer would be really good. I think I made a mistake trying to deal with the SP1 in this fight. I feel, it was something that I just sort of had learned, and then dealing with the trap on the map was more difficult than I anticipated. And so yeah, it's sort of one of those things where sometimes you duel and you feel okay in the duels, but the fights are much longer. I think I was using a 4 or 5 star against my 7-star in duels. The problem with using the 4-star is just you take too much block damage and you basically die after a few hits on your block. And so I couldn't really get the realism of this fight. And yeah, I probably should have just continued to push him to SP2, then just countered his heavy, and just kept on doing that and not worrying so much about trying to deal with his SP1. So that's my strategy here. And so, okay, fine. So everything's going to plan. I got the SP2 all lined up, and I hold block, boom, boom, boom. There it is, great. He's got the auto block ready. Fine, I'm going to counter it with my heavy. Of course, he decides not to throw it. Just instinctively, I counterattacked it, which was a terrible idea. Okay, there, I knock him down, and here comes my SP2. Now I'm in Cosmic mode, and so I'm holding block again because I want to use my Cosmic mode. So I'm doing pretty good damage with Cosmic mode. He gets to his SP2, which is fine, pauses my Cosmic mode, and now he has the auto block, and it's okay. My problem is my heavy, I don't think, maybe it does have Cosmic mode too, and then I parry him, lots of Cosmic mode, and once again, he throws the SP1, and okay, I'm in the same situation where I was before, where I have the auto block on him now because I was standing on the trap, and I don't know why, I keep on instinctively not using my heavy to counter his heavy. And so once again I get hit, and yeah, down to 34%. I've taken a lot of damage. Don't really want to die a second time, but the shock takes me down to 24%. Okay, here I am again. Now I need to build up my Cosmic charges again. I get him to his SP2, which again I'm much more comfortable dealing with that, and he is throwing it eventually, and take a lot of block damage. His auto block is ready. I'm trying not to mess it up. And okay, there it is. Heavy counter, fine. Okay, we got it. And yeah, now I'm up to 5. Now I'm up to 6 charges. I go ahead and throw my special. That way I get in my cosmic mode. I was just worried about get the stun there, which is nice. Puts him to his SP2. I'm really worried about like the block hit damage here, and as well I should be. 12%, okay. And now I need to counter his heavy. My heavy, there it is, okay. And now if I can just get a few more hits, okay, there it is. I'm in cosmic mode, so doing good damage. Throw my relic, trying to keep the damage up. So close, 10%. And of course, I'm not even close to killing him. 7% versus 9%. I thought I was going to die here. I really did. Okay, 6%. Okay, he has 6%. I have 6%, but I'm out of cosmic mode. I have 69 charges, so I have so many charges. I heavy counter him. I'm down to 3%. Of course, he didn't want to throw his block quick. I counter with my special and managed to finish him off. But that was a tense cleanup. Oh, I really didn't want to die a second time. That would have been just absolutely humiliating. It's a pretty tricky fight. I mean, Arcade's always a tricky defender. It's not one I fight a lot, and so definitely could play him a lot better. I think the difference between soloing this fight and not is I just have to not get hit, so you can sort of sustain your health for all the block damage. But I think it's a very doable fight, and so yeah, not so pleased with my performance this war. Anyway, this war came down to a 5-5 tie, which meant that it went to time, and we lost on time. And so hats off to Gods of War. There it is. At this point, it was 1-1, and so I think it's 2-1 because it hasn't quite registered my death yet. But yeah, pretty intense war, like they all have been. Pretty fun too, as always. I think again, I've just used so many different champions on so many different nodes that, yeah, that's pretty cool with the variety. And it's definitely forced me to really try to play well in less familiar fights. And so yeah, okay, that's War 10. War 11 has already happened, and I'll post that soon. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in another one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.